Hey, Mr. Doc. Yeah, I just want to bring something up today. I'm sure you've heard it on the news, watched it on the news. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. I'm going to have to fix that. But, anyways, I digress. They're supposed that what happened today is 70 tornadoes went ripping through. Let me see if I can get the states right. Indiana, Missouri, Illinois, and Kentucky. I believe that's the four states. I hope I'm correct on that. 70 tornadoes. This is November 17th. And what's weird is up here in Michigan, southeast Michigan, because I'm like an hour from Toledo, Ohio, so I'm right, right in the southern tip area of Michigan, between Ohio and Michigan. Anyways, it's 60 degrees. Now I was ready to run around with my shirt off at 60 degrees. You people who live in the southern states, 60 degrees to you is like, we got to get a coat on. Up here, we're so used to the cold that 60 degrees that's t-shirt and run around with no shirt weather. So, but anyways, it's the weather, and that's what I've been really concerned about. I don't know what's going on out in space, or what the government is up to behind the scenes. But what really concerns me is weather is getting freaky all around the world. Okay? Philippines, disaster area. Other countries, flooding, mess. The Midwestern states, 70 tornadoes in one day. Okay? So don't be looking for any conspiracy that's going to knock out your ability to survive. Look at nature also. You know what? That might knock you out before the government can knock things out. But it's just a thought. So catch some reality and stop living in denial. Now, not everybody who hears me on here lives in a home and has acreage. You live in apartments. Maybe you live in the basement of your parents' house. I have the faintest idea. But I do know this. It don't hurt you to go get an extra box of macaroni and cheese. And it don't hurt you to get this either. Hang on a second. I was wanting to show this, and I might as well get it while I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Right here. See what this is? I'm going to bring it up close. It's a sterno can. Okay? Now what that red strip says, and you might not be able to see it, is that this thing is worth 6 hours worth of burn time. Alright? Now it don't take more than 10 minutes to heat something up for food. This one can, which was only like $1 something. Excuse me, I got dirt all over my hands because I've been messing with my fireplace today. Getting things all cleaned out and figured out with that thing. But one can last you 6 hours worth of burn. And if you burn 10 minutes a day, 3 times a day to cook a meal for your family because you don't have access. People think natural gas is just automatic. It'll always be there. Excuse me. There comes the yawn again. Just like every time. What happens with a doc. Without electricity, there's no pumps to push the gas. And this I learned that gas in your pipelines, gas lines, natural gas, they're under 15 pounds pressure. Believe it or not, 15 pounds pressure. And if the pumps are not allowed to, if their pumps aren't pumping to maintain that 15-pound pressure, you ain't got no gas. Now, those who live out in the country and have their own gas tanks, that's another deal. But for the majority of people, like in apartments, listen, it don't take nothing to make a stand to sit over top of this and put you a pan on. And you light it, and you cook what you need to cook, boil what you need to boil, and then to put it out, all you do is screw the cap back on and it puts it out. Okay? It's a liquid. It's like a gel liquid. But it lasts 6 hours of constant burn time. That also helps those who, if you're cold, listen, this is a safe burn container, but it will help warm up an area that you're in. And if your kids are cold and you're cold and you live in an apartment or you live in a place that you don't have the ability to make a fire, you can at least light one of these and put everybody in sleeping bags close to the area and keep some warmth going, okay? I mean, the weather's weird. We could have some fantastic ice storms this year. I have no idea. I just know that everything is wonky jawed. Write that word down. I don't know where I heard that word before, but when it's wonky jawed, that means it's off kilter. That's another word. And if it's off kilter, that means it's not plumb. And if it's not plumb, that means it's not level. This means something's gone awry. And it doesn't hurt. These are only $1 something. They're really not expensive. All right? They're sterno cans. That's what they put underneath the pans at weddings and family get-togethers. Sterno cans. You can get these anywhere. Ones I got, those say 6-hour burn time on the red. You know what? I only need 10 minutes worth of burn at a time. I've got a case of these things, and only one of them will last me for a long time. You see? It doesn't have to cost much to survive. You just got to use your noggin. This thing that balances on your neck. It don't just hold your mouth for jopping. It don't just hold your eyeballs for looking, and it don't just hold your ears for flapping in the breeze. There's actually something behind the skull, and that's called your brain. And you need to really start thinking about it, okay? I'm on here ahead of time to tell you, if you're willing to listen, one day you'll be thankful. I know I am. I'm glad God's given me the wisdom that I have and the age to back it. All right? Take it easy. Bye-bye.